welcome back to part 2 of Along the Yellow Brick Road. As we had discussed about the main characters of this story, Dorothy, Scarecrow and Tin Man. Now let's begin the journey. As we know, Dorothy was carried away by a storm to a magical land and she wants to travel to Emerald City with Scarecrow along the yellow brick road. So let's begin the journey. Sunny morning, Dorothy and Scarecrow came by a beautiful clear water spring. Dorothy bathed, drank, and ate a light breakfast there, while Scarecrow looked on thoughtfully. So, children, what did the Dorothy do? She bathed, drank, and ate a light breakfast. And what was Scarecrow doing? He was only looking at Dorothy thoughtfully. Watching her, he said, "It must be troublesome to be made of flesh. You must always worry about where to sleep, eat, and drink. However, you also have brains, and it must be wonderful to be able to think properly." Scarecrow says, "It must be troublesome to be made of flesh. You must always worry about where to sleep, eat, and drink. However, you also have brains, and it must be wonderful to be able to think properly." Dorothy smiled and was about to reply, when suddenly she heard a deep groan from somewhere nearby. What do you mean by groan, children? It means a sound made when you get a pain. Ah, ah, ah. What was that? She asked, surprised. "I don't know, but we can go and see," said Scarecrow. Soon they heard another groan. The sound seemed to come from behind. They walked towards the forest and suddenly discovered something shining in the sunlight between the trees. Dorothy and Scarecrow started looking where was the sound coming from. They searched and they found it was between the trees. Something was shining. They came closer to the spot and found it was a man made entirely of tin, with axe in his hand. His head, arms and legs were fitted to the body. What did they see, children? They saw it was a man made up of tin, with an axe in his hand, and his whole body was entirely of tin. But he stood as if he could not stir at all. Dorothy and Scarecrow looked at him amazed. "Ah, ah, ah. So it was you who was groaning," exclaimed Dorothy. Dorothy asked, "It was you?" "Yes," cried Tin Man. "I have been growing for more than a year, but no one has heard me or come to my help." The Tin Man said, "I have been stuck here for more than 1 year, but no one come for my help. What can I do for you?" Dorothy asked softly, for she was moved by his sad voice. "You could get an oil can and oil my joints," answered Tin Man. Tin Man asked to them that, "Please help me, please bring oil can and oil my joints. They are rusted so badly I can't move them at all. If I am well oiled, I shall be all right again." He pointed to a hut at the edge of the forest and added, "You will find a oil can on my cot." Dorothy rushed off immediately to bring the oil. She returned shortly with the oil can from the hut. She then asked, "Where should I start?" "Oil my neck first," said Tin Man. Tin Man said that oil his neck first. Dorothy began oiling it. Scarecrow held his tin head and moved it gently from side to side till it worked freely. Tin Man now gave a sigh of relief. Means he suddenly felt happy after a long time. This is great comfort, he said. After this, if you oil the joints of my legs, I shall be able to walk again. So Dorothy and Scarecrow together oiled his legs till they moved easily. Tin Man felt grateful and politely thanked them for their help. I might have stood here forever if you had not come along, he said. So you certainly saved my life. Thanks a lot. How did you happen to be here? Dorothy replied, We are on our way to Emerald City to see the Great Oz. The yellow brick road led us to this place. Why do you wish to see Oz? Asked Tin Man excitedly. I want him to send me back to Kansas, and Scarecrow wants Oz to gift him some brain, she said. So children, here Dorothy wants to go to Kansas, a place where she lives, and Scarecrow traveling to get some brain. Tin Man thought for a few moments and said, Do you suppose Oz could give me a heart? I guess so, answered Dorothy. So now, Tin Man also want a heart. It would be as easy to give the Scarecrow brains. True, said Tin Man. If you will allow me to join your party, I will go to the Emerald City and ask Oz for my wish. Now Tin Man also wants a gift, that is heart. So he requested to them that take him also with them. Come along, said Dorothy and Scarecrow cheerfully. So children, how was the story? What do you learn from this story? And what is the moral of this story? The moral is we must help others and do our best to make them feel better. It also explores friendship and how we can help one another. Notes you will get in the next session. Thank you.